back to my channel Avanti Morocha. Today I will share how I fixed the issue with the solid red power button for my machine. This issue can happen with the Make It and Explore series. First, let me mention that I'm neither a technician or Cricut customer support. However, the steps that I followed to fix the problem are from the Cricut Help page. I will share the link to this page in the info box below the video. First, you need to figure out the reason for the problem. It can be the firmware update or a power issue. If the power button is solid red and the load button is white, this usually means that the machine needs a firmware update. If the power button is solid red and no other buttons are lit, this indicates it's a power-related issue. In my case, the issue with my machine was related to the firmware update. Now, let me show you how I fix it. You will see the sign space in Spanish because when I had the issue, I was using the software in Spanish. Everything started when I got a message to update the firmware for my machine on the sign space. I started the process, but it froze in the middle of the update. I tried to close the window, but it didn't work. I ended up needing to force quit the program. It doesn't show so well, but the power button is purple and the load button is white. Typically, the power button is white, but if it turns purple, you are having an issue with a firmware update. The color will be purple if you use your Cricut via Bluetooth, and it turns red if you use the USB cable. I tried to turn up my machine by pressing the power button, but it didn't work. I'll unplug the power cable and plug it again to turn up my machine. I'm also going to connect my Cricut and my computer with the USB cable. Now I'll remove the power cable and plug it in again. Now you see that the power button turns red. Go to the sign space, open the menu, go to Update Firmware, select your machine, make sure to select your device with the USB cable, in this case it's Maker 3 USB. Click on Update. I fast forwarded this part of the video, but the process took about 45 seconds. When the update is complete, you will see the color of the power button change back to white. Now that the update is complete, you can remove the USB cable and continue using your machine via Bluetooth. I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you are new to my channel and you like what you see, hit the subscription button, tap the notification bell so you get informed every time I release a new video. Don't forget to visit my blog, follow me on my social media, like this video and share it with your loved ones. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.